Joe Robaina of American Cane Self-Defense with the new addition to our cane lineup. Say hello to the new Octagonal Heavy. Now, you're probably familiar with our standard heavy training cane. No work done on the shaft or the horn because it is essentially, it's not a street cane, it is for the purpose of training. You may also be familiar and possibly own the really neat Octagonal triple gripper. Now this is a hybrid in between those two, which has multi-function. I'll get to that in a minute, but here is our standard heavy. And when you put these side by side here, and the first thing you're going to notice is that the crook of the Octagonal Heavy is a bit tighter because it's designed to not to fit comfortably. You don't want a cane for the purpose of self-defense to fit comfortably around anybody's neck. You want it to snag there. Yet the horn is innocuous looking enough that anybody puts a palm in there and it's considered a soft cane. The second thing you're going to notice is that the shaft, this is on a standard, is round. And on the Octagonal, well, immediately there you have the 8 striking ridges. There's 1, 2, and strike 3, and strike 4, and strike 5. And the neat thing about it is nobody's going to look at this. It doesn't jump out. There's no sets of grips. There's no anything. Yet because they extend all the way up, one of the first things you're going to notice immediately when you pick up this cane and you go ahead and choke up is that the grip is enhanced because of those ridges. So, what about the functional use of it? Essentially for training, it is identical to the heavy in the sense that because it doesn't have anything detracting, we're not subtracting anything from the wood, which is heavy oak, it's going to withstand baseball bats and lead pipes. It's heavy enough that you're going to take it to the bag with power shot training to develop your PSA, your power, your speed, and your accuracy. Aside from that, it can, by the way, double up as a spinner. So, is it the ideal spinner? No, it's not, because it has meat on its bones. It's a heavy cane, but the principles are the same. You know what I say, when you can fly with one of these, you will pick up something like a crimson spinner, which is designed for spinning, and you're going to fly even more. Now, going back to these ridges, guys, at its core, what's a cane? It's an impact tool. It seeks bone. So we like the way it could double up as a street cane in that sense. Okay. So the other thing is because we didn't have to add any grips to it. It's easier on the pocketbook, right? We didn't have, but it has those nice 8 designs. So it's an in-between cane. Those of you that have standard heavies, I know you're going to like this. I know you're going to want to add it. If you've been looking to add something else, but that's not quite the standard heavy, this is your cane right there, and regardless of where you're at, you're really going to like this because it's one that you can bang around with, yet if you're in a situation, then you have that going on. And trust me, you're going to like that the way it feels on the grip. So, as always, feel free to order with confidence from our website or give us a call at 800-289-8118. It's the ACSD Robaina Octagonal Heavy. Thanks for watching, and keep caning.